One of my favorite comfort foods on a cold, rainy day is an open-faced hot sandwich. Let me show you how I made it. Starting off, I'm going to peel, rinse, and chop about 5 to 6 medium-sized potatoes. Typically when I make mashed potatoes, I leave the skin on. I don't mind it. But for these open-faced sandwiches, I like a smooth, creamy potato. We're going to boil those in some salted water for about 15 minutes until they're fork tender and then transfer them into a bowl. While hot, we're going to go back and forth, adding a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk and mixing and repeating until you get the perfect flavor, taste, and consistency. Season with pepper and salt and a little bit of chives, and you have some perfect smooth mashed potatoes. Now it's time to make the gravy. If you've never made homemade gravy before, it's very simple. First thing we're going to do is start with 1 whole stick of butter, and then we're going to whisk in about a 1/4 cup of flour at a time until we reach the perfect consistency. You want to continue to mix this the entire time you're making your roux. You don't want the butter to burn. For 1 stick of butter, I added about a 1/2 cup of flour, and then we're going to go in with our chicken broth. You want to continue to add chicken broth and whisk until the consistency reaches, I was going to say pancake mix, but until it reaches gravy consistency. Season it with pepper and salt to taste, and it should coat the back of the spoon nicely. Once we've done that, we're going to add about 3/4 pound shredded rotisserie chicken and mix all that together. Once the chicken and gravy are fully incorporated and that chicken is heated up, it's time to plate. For the foundation, start off with 3 pieces of white bread. Whenever I have this meal, I have to have an ice cold glass of milk. Now we're going to lay down some of those creamy, velvety mashed potatoes, some of that chicken and homemade gravy, and finish with some fresh cracked black pepper. And that's it. This is a delicious, warm, and hearty meal. I hope you enjoy.